Instead, you're acting awkward.
No, I'm fine.
You're fine. Let us start from the beginning. You are a firstborn and you're a first daughter. How are you?
Honestly speaking, let me be factual.
Better.
I am not fine.
You're not fine.
Sometimes I envy you. Like,
you envy me
because she was a very naughty one.
Naughty individual. This is my show. And you're telling them that I'm naughty.
Yeah. Let me just feel it. So why should marriage be something that has to be out of the box in terms of inequalities? So it's really, I feel it's a relationship status.
People will tell you that they put effort into marriage and
I can wake up today and call this my brother here and say, oh, are you ready for marriage? Let's get married.
Your propaganda on the real corner.
Friends, everybody, just do what, like, whatever fits your life, whatever fits your being, not being pressured by society.
This is Wura Radio, that podcast that gives a radio-like feeling. Energy. How you guys doing? I'm super elated for this episode because it's one of my dream episodes yet or ever. Let me use ever. How are you all doing? Sister, you're acting awkward.
No, I'm fine.
You're fine. Welcome to the Real Kana on Wura Radio. If you are listening right now, you've heard this voice on Wura Radio before. The first time we had an episode of Wura Radio, this individual, my beloved sister, was the first voice as a guest. And what did we do that day? Let's even talk about that. I just called you and said, Sister, let us record audio.
Yeah.
And we went to my mommy's kitchen.
Yeah.
And we recorded the audio. And on the spot, I just said Wura Radio. And we flew with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And remember that you did that for me every Friday.
Yes. Till I got tired.
Till you got tired. And you started errors you make in English language.
Yes.
Till you got tired.
Yes. I'm always very tired.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to welcome on the podcast my beloved sister, our Olori Ebi. That's what I call her. That's what I saved her number as.
Sure.
Eniola Olagoke. Yeah. It's not all the time that you get your family members on your podcast. So I'm really grateful that you came here.
Yeah. I'm also very excited.
Okay, that makes sense. So my name is Wuraola Olagoke, and I'm super elated to welcome you once again to this podcast. Let us start from the beginning. You are a firstborn and you're a first daughter. How are you? Between you and I.
Okay. How am I as a firstborn daughter?
And as a firstborn.
As a firstborn, I would say, yeah, there are perks to it, and they are, honestly speaking, let me be factual.
Better.
I am not fine.
You're not fine. As a firstborn daughter,
I'm not fine. Because there are certain times where you want to just be free, make some decisions, and just be all over there. But then you remember, you have people looking up to you,
like me,
there and everything. Like sometimes I envy you. Like
you envy me
because you make some decisions and nobody dares to say whatnot. But for me, it's always very crazy. Oh, you are the first child. You know how does that to know? And it's really exhausting.
Yeah, I get it. I wish I could relate. No, I do not wish that I could relate. That's the truth. I don't want to be in your shoes. There was a time I even made a post. I said, I honestly don't want to be our firstborn because you do it so well. Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing my sister's outfit. I stole it. You want me to say it?
I wore it once.
But I stole it and it fits me, right? This gown by her. So that's very nice. Now, from childhood, we weren't as cordial as this. Never. We usually fight a lot.
She was a very naughty one.
Naughty individual. This is my show. And you're telling them that I'm naughty.
Yeah. Let me just feel it.
Okay.
You can't keep a secret.
Okay.
And she cannot keep a secret.
Oh my God. When I was young, I keep secrets now.
Oh yeah, when she was very little, she was really naughty. She was like, God.
Okay.
There was a very particular time that I think I did something in school and I was just expecting, and she knew.
Okay.
And she wanted me with that for the longest. And eventually told my mom.
You told my mom, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
That was young and foolish.
She was always very foolish back then. But then, bless God now.
I'm better now.
That she is.
So looking at the dynamics of our relationship, I can say for a fact that there were times that in my mind, I'm like, why can't we be like other kids? That they are nice to each other. They don't fight. She's saying we fought.
Yeah.
And saying that we fought is to say that I was very disrespectful. I would even take it.
Yeah.
We fought to the extent that saying we punched each other one day for not reading newspaper. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That Sunday punch newspaper that has a Sunday mimic at the back. Do you remember? Let me remind you. Sunday newspaper, Punch.
Okay.
At the back, there is a comic stuff that we read, a story at the back. Do you remember? That day at home was still very recent. When I was in GSS3, you were in SS3.
Okay.
We were at home and you wanted to read it before me, but I started reading. Then you came and said, I want to read it. You now said you will collect the newspaper. I said, no, you're not collecting it. When we was in the room, we started punching each other. You can't remember?
I really cannot.
Oh my God, my brain
Yes,
is so
There
sharp
are so many occasions
that
I
we
really-
fought.
Yeah. She was giving it to me.
I was very naughty, and I give you kudos for managing me.
Yeah, bless God. She grew.
I grew.
That's just the summary.
Okay, so now moving on. How has been your dynamics of friendship? You know that you are the firstborn child,
Yeah.
and it means that you get to tell us what we do at home, in quotes, right? Except when I become rebellious. You get to tell us what we do at home. I like to
Yes.
put that out. How has been your dynamics of friendship? Have they been complaining to you that you're domineering because you're the firstborn?
Yeah, I've had it so many times that I'm domineering, I'm assertive, so many people. But there's one thing, like one of my Tejubola, that's our other sibling. She said, like, I have a gift of friendship, and I really do not know why.
Okay.
Because I'm a very, how do I say this without like shooting myself in the leg? Okay. I can be very dismissive. I can
Okay.
be very dismissive. Well, then I find myself having numerous friends. Like I get to a place and instantly I'm making friends and all of that. But then they always see that I'm assertive and this. But then I've been saying, but then
It's fine. It's the
Okay.
real corner. You're
I've
allowed
been-
to be real as much as you
I've
can.
been trying my possible best to, when people tell you things, it's expected of you to
Work on it.
work on it and all of that. So I've been working on it and giving my friends the chance to just experience me in a new light.
In a new light.
Yeah.
But your assertive self, do you think you've lost friendships because of that?
Yes, I have.
A lot of them.
Yes.
Do
But I
you
don't
know?
regret it. Actually.
Do you know that I'm not the first child and I'm assertive in my friendships? So I think maybe it's a family thing.
Yeah, you could
Because look at my mother.
Yeah, she's
Look
quite-
at our mother
She's very
and our friendships. There was a time I told my mommy, if I were your friend, I would have left you.
honest.
Very assertive a woman, by the way.
Mhm.
That's a shout out to her. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about your dream as a person.
Yeah.
Do you think that you've been living your dream, or you've been living my daddy or my mommy's dream? You know, you're a
Okay.
firstborn. So I like to ask questions like that.
Okay. I thought about this thing recently. When people say, oh, they have passion, they have aspirations, they have a certain dream, I don't.
Really?
Because I am somebody that has numerous interests. That's how I'm going to say it. I have
Mhm.
numerous interests. So is it that I want to be this or that? I feel I'm just a survival, instinctual human being.
You're
Something
living
of
a
that
day at a time.
Yeah, I'm just living the day at a time. Because today I can wake up and I'll see something that I like, because let me just put it in an umbrella.
Mhm.
I have an entrepreneurial mindset.
Okay.
So whatever I see, when I see something that I feel I can help, I can do. Whenever I see something I feel I can fill a gap or something of that sort, I take it.
Very
That's
true.
it.
That's
I think
very true. Because there was a time you made us pick sand beats.
Yeah.
Remember the days of your bidding?
Yeah.
Ladies
I
and
think it
gentlemen, I must tell them. You see, those sand beads, it's literally as if you are playing with sand.
Yeah.
Sister Annie would help her fill it in with needle. Before we knew it, she stopped bidding. Now, you sold moi moi in Abdul Salam.
Yes.
My big sister was a master's student. She sold moi moi.
Mhm.
And that moi moi, I don't think I really helped you with moi moi. But at a point, she started selling jollof rice. You give them lunch pack. You know, remember?
Yes, I did.
I go conserve 'em. So yes, you're right. You've
Yeah.
always had this entrepreneurial spirit. You deserve the award. Collect the award, man.
Thank you.
Collect the award.
Everyone.
Yeah, you deserve them. You really deserve the award. Now let's take it back into one of the
Yeah.
reasons we have this episode.
Okay.
You're the firstborn daughter.
Okay.
And you're the firstborn. I like to mention it a number of times
So it's
because
really
it's
exhausting.
I know it's exhausting, but it's the cruise of this discussion.
Okay, nice.
It's the crux of this discussion rather. Because so I want to talk about how has it been concerning the issue of marriage? Yeah. How has it been?
Okay. I think one thing that has helped me is my assertiveness. Yes. Because recently I had this discussion with my mom and she was like, oh, I see the border, but uncle, this and that.
But that I did not answer when we're young.
Whenever you see border, accept border. Whenever you see border, I told her, accept border. Don't ask me this question again because it's not my priority at the moment. Because what do I have?
What have you achieved?
Yes, what have I achieved?
You've achieved a lot. You just don't know.
Okay, but I'm not where I want to be.
So till you get where you want to be, that's when you
maybe
accept
when I'm
border.
close, when I'm closer to where I want to be, yeah,
You accept border.
I accept border. No, border can be, but then before I can bring border to them, I have to get to a point.
Okay. I have a different perspective as to that. I think both of us, we have different perspectives as to marriage in itself. It's a strong thing. So I want to ask something from you. Do you think that marriage is a necessity? You can move closer to me.
Okay.
Do you think marriage is a necessity?
Yeah. Necessity in terms of achievement?
Yes, in terms of achievement. Do you think that it's a box that every individual must check?
Okay. Before I answer that question, in life, like I feel that our fingers are not equal.
Okay, yes,
and
actually.
so definitely everything that comes with life comes with inequalities.
Okay.
Exactly. So you can have it, the other person may not. So why should marriage be something that has to be out of the box in terms of inequalities? So it's really, I feel it's a relationship status. It can change, it can be, and relationship status most of the time are not static. You can be single today, be in a relationship tomorrow, be single again, married, divorced, and all of that. So I see it as a relationship status. It's not an achievement, because achievement for me is something you put so much effort in. You put effort, your time, and everything, your focus, and everything is an end goal. Achievement is usually an end goal. And marriage starts. It's something you start. You necessarily don't see the end. And when you see the end, is that
you divorced or you died,
or the person died. So it's simply not an achievement to me.
Okay, it's not an achievement to you. So to ponder on what you said,
okay,
you were saying that achievement is something you put in effort into and your time. People will tell you that they put effort into marriage and their time.
I can wake up today and call my brother here and say, "Oh, are you ready for marriage? Let's get married." Now we go to what's this place called? We call my mom and dad. He calls his mom and his dad, and we are married.
Kudus, are you ready to marry my sister?
And we are married.
She's saying that she can call you now.
I'm simply telling you
Kudus is behind the camera.
Necessarily, it's not necessarily what you put in effort.
Okay. Do you think
what you put effort?
I want him to talk. Just look at me. Do you think if you just say, "Oh yeah, carry," she's fine? I know she's fine. Are you ready? She's not ready.
I'm saying it is ready. Something that Okay, take for example this guy, this autistic, what's his name? Guy.
Child. Is it Otedola's child?
No, not
Otedola's child. Sorry.
There's this boy that was trending of recent that the pastor came out to say, to say he needs somebody that can marry him. I think in the space of 1 week
they find someone to marry.
Yeah,
really?
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
They did the same thing for the daughter in a week. I'm just learning this.
Exactly.
So I get your perspective.
It's really not something you put in effort into. Okay, the process of marriage, or bringing up your children, is simply a commitment.
Not an achievement. It's a commitment to you.
Yeah.
It's a relationship status to you, not an achievement.
Yes.
I love it. I love the way you are breaking the ceilings of this table to some extent. Now, I want to ask you something because I've not asked. In recent times, what have you been doing?
Okay.
I know you have authentic haven.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that I would say has shown me that you carry risk on your head. In fact, when they say people that take risk, you are a risk taker. So in recent times, what have you been doing?
Okay, I've been schooling. I'm still a student.
You've been a student since I knew you.
Yeah, somebody told me that recently that since 2015 I've been a tertiary institution student. To God be the glory.
11 years and counting.
Yes.
So you have been a student.
I've been a student, so I've been working on my thesis. I've been working on how to broaden my horizon. I've been so many things.
How is business going in Nigeria? Because let's not lie. I'm not even going to kid with you when I say people who import are the ones suffering the most at the moment.
Honestly.
How has it been running an import? You call it what do you call it again? What's the word you call it? Importation and what?
Yeah.
Pre-order and all sorts. How are you coping running authentic haven?
Oh, it's been really challenging, but I have a goal. And so until I achieve the goal, I will take everything that comes with the process, the brunt, and all of that.
Until you achieve the goal.
Yeah, until I achieve the goal. And my goal is to be known.
To be known.
Business to be known.
And your business to be known. So you guys, Authentic Haven is a business that my darling sister runs. Yeah. It's an importation business. Anything you can think of, she imports it. There's a very wine eel, very beautiful eel of mine. I got it from our brand, and a number of other things that I got from our brand. But that's by the way. Now let's go into the propagandas. Now I'm hoping you pick the propaganda in my mind. Mini, mini, money more, pick your propaganda on the real corner. Not me singing.
I should have picked the one in front of me.
But pick it, read it to us. Let us see.
Friends.
Read it out, you.
Okay. Friends and family do not need to support you at the early start of your career.
Early start. Is that dry start? My handwriting.
Yeah, you said
I wrote start. Oh my God. I wanted to say early stage.
okay,
but it's fine.
Early stage of your
career. Do you think that it's a propaganda that you fall for?
No.
No.
Because I have supportive friends and family. So I need their support. They are the first people I want to see when I'm taking my baby steps. So yeah, because I feel that their criticism will come from a place of love and
not from a place of hatred.
Yeah, exactly.
Same here, actually, because I mean, started the Real Corner today, and I've only had my friends and family on the podcast.
Exactly.
I didn't go around looking for celebrity as a guest.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think it's a myth. To me too, I believe it's a myth when you think that friends and family do not need to support you.
Yeah.
So, but generally, since you started your business, have you genuinely experienced, don't look at the fact that I'm your sister. Have you genuinely experienced support from friends and family?
Yes, family, most especially. Because friends would beat your price. But family, my mom, my dad, everybody, they will even add to it. That's just how it is.
Please state that I pay for things when I buy.
Yes.
Say it very well so they can hear.
So there's this thing about that. Sharale, no, my family, no. They don't do that.
I pay.
They don't do that.
I like to say it.
And even beyond.
And beyond. Okay, that's amazing. Is there something you really want to pour out on the Real Corner? Something you've always thought of that you want to say on the Real Corner?
Not necessarily. Is this like an end note?
Yes, an end note.
Okay. So this is it. I feel everybody just do whatever fits your life, whatever fits your being, not being pressured by society. That is just it. So I know there are so many people that will tell you what to do and what not, but take it and evaluate it, put it in your life. Does it fit your life? If it does, then pick it. Then you can go with it.
Makes sense. Thank you. Sensei, how many awards have I given you today? 8 billion and more. Thank you very much for dropping it. Thank you. So thank you very much for listening and thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube right now, do well to subscribe, like this video and share. If you're listening on podcast, if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite streaming platforms, do well to rate this podcast. Omo Oduduwa just did disturb me today. Do well to rate this podcast. Do well to follow the podcast. Thank you for joining us because I've been breaking. Oduduwa, shame on you. Bosha, I'm all good. Thank you once again for coming on the podcast. And that's on.
Welcome.
Toodles, say bye-bye to my people.
Bye.
Bye.